Welcome everybody back to Boost Emotion, guys. And today, a lot of you asked, how can I get similar wheel horsepower to you, Boost, without spending the AAM budget? Guys, hit that intro. Welcome everybody back to Boost Emotion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. Welcome back everybody. So if you haven't watched some of my recent videos, yes, I hit a certain amount of wheel horsepower on my Q60 with pretty much minimal modifications. And some of you guys want to know how much is it gonna cost to do it, but not on the AAM budget. And you guys know I'm always trying to tap in. I'm trying to be the plug and let you guys know, give you guys the game so you don't have to waste your money. I don't want to say waste, because you know I am partnering with AAM, but at the end of the day, not everyone. Remember, you guys used to call me Boost on the budget. So in this case, this Q60 I did a lot better. But at the end of the day, I still know how it is to be Boost on the budget. And on my C63, I'm still on a budget for the Mercedes. So definitely check out the Mercedes videos. I'm trying my best to dump a couple more of those, all right? The C63 videos, all right? But anyways, let's continue. So you guys know I only basically had 3 modifications on my Q60 to hit a certain amount of wheel horsepower. Number 1, downpipes. Number 2, CATBACK exhaust. And number 3, BMS inlets. So let's see how if I give you guys a cheaper option, and let's go. Number 1, I would recommend going with a 3-inch exhaust. Most of the 3-inch exhaust, this allows you to have the most amount of volume to push as much as this exhaust gases out of the exhaust. As exhaust gases cool, they slow down and create back pressure. I'm not saying that you can't be able to get away with this on a 2.5-inch exhaust. It also depends on if the exhaust is designed for a scavenging effect. Definitely go take a look what scavenging effect is on YouTube. I don't have no unsearch right now. But most of the 3-inch exhaust I've seen for this platform has yielded really good results in peak wheel horsepower. Not saying that I haven't seen it come from 2.5-inch, but it all depends on modifications, the DA, altitude, and gasoline content, ethanol content. So just wanted to put that out there so you guys can know. All right, so they do make an MBRP exhaust for the Q50. I believe they also make it for the Q60. And as I learned so much more, that the architecture between the Q50 and the Q60 is similar, but just double check on the eBay, Amazon sites for MBRP to make sure that you're picking the right exhaust system. Okay. Now, go with any other 3-inch exhaust system. It's not really much for the Q60 that's a 3-inch, but see if you can actually go with a 3-inch CATBACK exhaust system. 2. Now, I went with full catted downpipes. Depending on what state and your regulations are, some of them may state that they don't want catless systems. In New York, we can go with catless systems as long as we don't get any check engine light or anything like that. We don't want any check engine light or anything like that. So, but if you go with the catless system, 3-inch catless system, understand that you're gonna run into check engine light until you actually get tuned. So be very wary of that. But I went with the catted downpipes, the catted full downpipe, because I didn't want to deal with any check engine lights, because some people like me, I like to still use when I was using my JB4, I like the fact that I was full bolt-on, no check engine light with a JB4, which was pretty cool to do, okay? So I want you guys to know that. There are different companies on the market. I will list them up above. I'll take pictures or screenshots, and I recommend taking a look at these full catless systems. And they're a lot more cheaper. Some of the catless systems I've seen, I have a catless downpipe video, check it out. But in here, you have different brands at about $600 to $700 for a full 3-inch catless system, compared to, let's say, a catted downpipe, which is almost double the price. And usually with catless systems, you'll have slightly higher wheel horsepower or higher peak wheel horsepower, because there's a little bit of less exhaust flow, I won't say blockage, but back pressure on the turbines. So definitely, guys, check those companies out, and let's go on to the next modification. But I also want to throw into there, understand and know that my CATBACK system for the AAM was also right with the same company that also made a downpipe. So if you can, try your best to stay within a brand, do that. But understand already, I'm probably saving you guys thousands on going with an MBRP exhaust and or whatever catless downpipe that you choose to go with. I'm saving you guys thousands, and you'll probably even put out more wheel horsepower with me just with these modifications alone, as long as you're on 93 fuel. Now, the third modification I had on the car was a BMS inlet, right? Which pretty much replaces the stock inlet system, which is super small and restrictive. Usually this allows the turbines to spin up a little bit quicker and hold peak RPM a little bit quicker, get the most amount of air in there, proper amount of vacuum, right? So I think this is a pretty cheap modification, so I would still recommend doing this. Any other intake system I really haven't seen, or any tuners have really stated that they don't really perform that much more better than just BMS inlets and some dry drop-in filters for your stock air intake system. Seriously, yeah. So I still recommend the BMS inlets if you guys choose to, but understand you can still go with other intake systems that your tuner may recommend, so definitely check that out. Talk to your tuner. A lot of them will give their recommendations. Some of them like the different brands out there. I'm still a fan of closed air intake systems such as AMS. I'm not going to recommend them in the video. I think they're good. I just choose not to purchase them the second time around because remember, this is my second time modifying this motor. Remember, I had the Q50 3.0T, now I have the Q60 3.0T. So I've done them both, right? And I wanted to save some nickels, all right? So understand this, and for also the people who made this part of the video, AAM is going to come out with their air intake system soon, and they look very good. And tap in because you guys are going to get to see them first. So guys, definitely subscribe to the channel so you can see some of the newest modifications coming from the AAM camp. Anyways, to continue, so pretty much we talked about the different breathing modifications, downpipes, and CATBACK exhaust. And on those simple these three modifications, I can save you thousands of dollars. And depending on the tuner you choose to go with, remember, shout out to Go Racebox. He's the one who sponsored the tuning of my Q60. Definitely check him out. His links will be below to his social medias and pricing and etc. But on 93 fuel, you should be able to gain right around the same amount of wheel horsepower as long as your elevation, fuel type, and I would say DA, or pretty much or the temperature outside is very similar to what is in New York. All right, so outside of that, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if it was informational, please hit the like button, subscribe button with the bell notification. Also on top of that, just tap in with me, hit me up at boostinmotion IG, Facebook, and boostinmotion@gmail.com. Otherwise than that, guys, I appreciate your time so much. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. You have a good day. Thank you everybody for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boost in Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.